You know, sometimes life can be kind of easy, and sometimes life can get very hard. And sometimes you may say to yourself, I want to give up. I'm sick and tired of trying. Every time I try to open up a business, it fails. Every time I get into a relationship, it fails. Every time I try to fill out an application for a great job, I don't get the job, etc., etc., etc. Every time I try, it seems like things does not go the way that I plan on it to go. What could be wrong? I'm tired of it. I give up. I'm going to stop trying. I'm going to stop giving it all that I have because I do not see any results at all. Sometimes you may sit back and say that to yourself. You get tired of a lot of things in your life and you feel like giving up. But one thing about life goes on. Life will throw you a curveball and also knock you down to your back. Life will knock you down on your back and leave you looking up to the ceiling, saying to yourself, can I get back up? Can I recover from this loss? Can I recover from this? Can I? Yes, you can. Because life is designed for you to. Think about it like this. Think about a boxer in the ring. They're in there, fighting against their opponent, giving it all that they have. Using all of the techniques that they know in their mind to use against their opponent. They're sparring up just right, got the right footwork. Just doing all the right things that they know to do to beat their opponent. They're doing that. But it seems like their opponent is giving them the best that they have. Hitting them in the face. Left blow, right blow, uppercut, gut punches. Knocking you down to your knees. Knocking you out so bad to the point that you fall on your back and you're looking up and you're saying to yourself, what can I do? And you hear that countdown saying 1, 2, all the way to number 10. And you say to yourself, do I have the energy to get up from this fight? Do I have the energy to keep going? Life is hard. I'm tired of suffering. I'm tired of giving these friends my energy and they're not returning the same energy to me. I'm tired of getting into relationship and nothing is working at all. I'm tired of having my heart broken. I'm tired of people turning their back on me. I'm a great person. What is wrong? Should I give up? Should I turn into a bitter-hearted person? Now, when I say give up, I'm not talking about go out there and take your life. That's not what I mean by giving up. But I'm talking about giving up on that situation, those people, that job, that opportunity. I say no. Keep on fighting. Get back up. Give it the best that you have, because one day you're going to connect the right punch to knock that out. Whatever that may be. Keep on fighting it. It can't knock you down always, because guess what? It has to get tired. Just like that opponent that you're fighting against, they have to get tired. If you keep on getting back up, they're going to be like, man, I'm so sick and tired of this. Let me go ahead and give it all of the punches and all of the uppercuts that I have so I can knock this opponent out. They're going to get tired. Same thing when it comes down to things in your life. When you're a soldier and when you have a fight type of mentality, that opportunity or that situation will get tired, because it will see that you're not a quitter. So if you find yourself in your life feeling like giving up and things may not be going the way that you plan on it to go, keep on fighting. And you may be saying to yourself, I'm planting seeds and the seeds are not growing. One thing about a seed, it takes time for a seed to grow. When you plant a seed today, it's not going to be fully grown tomorrow. Once you put that seed in the ground, you cannot see what's going on underground. On top of the ground, things may seem like it's not going anywhere. Where is the seed? Where is the first green leaf popping up out of this seed? Where are the roots? I'm watering this seed. I'm giving the seed sunlight. I'm trying to give the seed attention, but it's not growing. That's because you cannot see it. It's in the season of not prospering and seeing things. You cannot see what's going on underground. But if you keep on watering that seed, guess what's going to happen? That leaf going to pop up out of the ground, and you're going to see a plant start to grow. And when you keep on watering that seed, it will mature and turn into a very mature plant. So things in life have to be like that sometimes. You can't see everything. If God shows you everything that He's going to give to you, He's going to ruin the surprise. You know how it is when you was a little kid and you always wonder what was under the Christmas tree. That's my present right there. Hey, you might tell your siblings, that's your present if you had siblings. That's your present right there. That's your present. You may be wondering what is under that tree. And you're so anxious to figure out what is it. Is that for me? Is that for me? But if your parents was to show you what you had under that tree, once you get it on December the 25th, you won't be tripping. You're going to be anxious to play with the toy or the gaming system or whatever you may have up under the tree, clothes, shoes, or whatever. Once you get it, you're going to already be, not that surprised about it because you already know what you have. But the enjoyment comes out of not knowing what you have. That's the enjoyment of the whole situation. So some things you're not going to be able to see right off of the bat. You have to sit back and wait until December the 25th to open up your present. So you can be amazed, surprised, happy, joyful on your gift. And if you seem to be facing troubles in your life, sometimes you have to eliminate some things in your life, just like that seed. If that seed is planted on dry ground, you have to move that seed into another location where soil is very good. See, one thing about a seed, it cannot grow in a ground that is completely dry. It has to be planted somewhere where it can grow. Some things in life you have to remove yourself from. You have to remove yourself from some people. You have to remove yourself from some places, certain things. You have to stop doing the same thing expecting different results. Stuck on stupid. Sometimes you have to change up your routine. If you're getting sick, stop eating trash. Stop drinking trash. You're poisoning your body every single day eating fried chicken, pizzas. Getting overweight by the minute. Destroying your health. But you say you love yourself. No, you don't. Because if you did, you would not keep destroying yourself every day like that. So when life comes and throw you a curveball or try to knock you down, matter of fact, life will knock you down. I guarantee you that. Everybody has their season in their life. There's a time and a season for everything. There's a time to be living. There's a time to die. There's a time to be born. There's a time to die. There's a season. Every time somebody dies, someone is born. Which means that life goes on. Live your life the best way that you can possible. Stop wasting time. This morning when I got up, I said to myself, I am tired of going to work. I was tired, y'all. I did not feel like coming to work this morning. I said, man, I'm so tired of this. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, and man, I'm not feeling it. Matter of fact, every day I feel like that. I'll be like, man, I'm not feeling it this morning, man. I'm tired. But in order for me to change that situation, I have to make a change in my life. I have to go out there and create my own job, my own business. I had to go out there and look for a different job, which is not an option at all. I'd rather be working for myself. So I'm working on things on the side, trying to get myself on a better path when it comes down to going to work early in the morning. See, one thing about life is you're going to forever work. And what I mean by that, if you want to be successful, you have to work. Whether you are owning your own business or working for somebody else. You cannot just sit around and twiddle your thumbs all day long and eat pancakes and sausages and lay in money beds and just not do anything. That person that is rich and maybe sitting back enjoying things on vacation and stuff like that, they had to work. Somebody had to work behind the scenes in order for that person to enjoy the fruits of their labor. Somebody was working. So do not believe when somebody say, man, I do not do anything. Somebody had to do something in order for that person to sit back and vacate and have a great life. Somebody sacrificed something for those people that are sitting back drinking Kool-Aid out of the water fountain, having a good old life, eating chicken and watermelon all day long, kumbaya and dancing and partying all day long. Don't believe that. Somebody had to work their fingers to the bone in order for somebody to enjoy those fruits. Remember that. So if you find yourself in life feeling like giving up, get back up and keep fighting. Some people you have to remove from your life. It's going to hurt, but let those people go. Some places you have to stop going. If you're clubbing every week, drinking and partying and hanging around a bunch of idiots, stop doing it. Focus on yourself. Focus on your health. Focus on your wealth. Focus on your mindset. Focus on you. Focus on your children. Focus on your life. Because when it's all over with, it's over with. You don't know where you're going when you leave here. Heaven or hell or back to the ground. Who knows? Who knows where we go? But the soul is going to go somewhere. Believe that. Keep your mindset together. Keep your heart together. Because one thing about life is going to continue to throw blows at you. And it's not going to quit. Giving up is not an option. The only option that you have is to keep on fighting. If the homeless man or the homeless woman can lay on the side of the road and not take their life and actually just give up, what makes you any better that you can't go through anything and you cannot give up? If you understand what I'm saying. Let me repeat that one more time. If the homeless person is on the side of the road and they're not giving up completely, what I mean by that, they have not taken their life. They're sitting on the side of the road with a sign saying, I will work for food. And they're still working and hustling, trying to eat and make ends meet. Even though they may not have a home to stay in, they're still hustling and they're still going, even though they may be in a bad situation in their life. If they can keep going, and you may have a job and a house and a car and things may be seeming to go bad in your life, if you're not in that same predicament, guess what? You need to have that same type of strength that homeless person got. They're not giving up. They're not going to take their life. They're going to get up, hold that sign, and keep on pushing and hope for the better and live life and let life go on. So if you have things in your life and you're not like that homeless person, guess what? You ought to have all of the ability and the strength that you need to keep on going and keep on fighting. And especially if you have children, keep on fighting for those children. Keep on fighting for yourself. Keep on fighting in life, because life does not hold back on you. It's going to throw blows at you and it will knock you down. So if you have anything in your life, a job, a car, a place to stay, or good people in your life, thank God for it. Enjoy those people. Treat those people good. Hang around people that wants to hang around you. Love people that wants to love you. And also have a great life. Exercise. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mind. Y'all have a good one.